Hello children, welcome back to the last part of the topic sentence and its kinds. In this segment, we will study optative sentence and then a quick recap of whatever we have done from the starting till the end and an exercise. Let's see. Optative sentence. As I told you before, that majorly we study four kinds of sentences which we have already seen, and those sentences are declaratives, interrogatives, imperatives, and exclamatory sentences. But there is fifth kind of sentence also, and this sentence is used generally for to show pray or a wish. When we wish good for somebody, when we pray to God, we use optative sentences. This is for your knowledge and for your general information that yes, whenever we pray and whenever we wish to someone, we use optative sentences. For example, I pray to God to bless you. I wish to be a happy person. This is wish, pray. At times we come across the sentences like best of luck, all the best, may luck be with you, may God be with you. In this manner, whenever we are using these sentences, we call them as optative sentences. Okay, now quickly see the recap. We should recapitulate it before we end this video. So a sentence has at least one subject, at least one predicate, and expresses a complete thought. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, or a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Here, or is used means any one of these are used to end a sentence. As you remember, we have studied about subject and the predicate of a sentence as a part of a sentence. So what is a subject? A subject of a sentence is a noun or a pronoun that tells who or what the subject is. That means it tells about the person or a thing we are talking about. In this example, this horse is brown. So we are talking about horse. Okay, so it becomes a subject. What is a predicate? Predicate is a telling part of a sentence. It tells what the subject is doing, right? And that is why we need a verb. That is why we need a verb, so that the verb can tell us what the subject is doing and its results. What is the predicate in these sentences? Quickly, come on, guess it. Tom is a scientist. My mother baked cookies. I was hit by a ball. Now, when I talk about Tom, my mother, and I become the subject, because Tom is who we are talking about. Tom, my mother, we are talking about my mother. We are talking about I. So Tom, my mother, and I becomes subject. Then the predicate becomes Tom is a scientist. So is a scientist baked cookies, and for the last sentence it is was hit by a ball. This way we come to know that subject are who or what, and predicate is the telling part. Now quickly take a recap of types of sentences. First is declarative. As we all know, declarative or assertive sentences are used to declare things. They are the statements. A simple sentence is that in which some declaration or assertion is made, or an opinion is expressed. When we express our opinion, that is also becomes declarative sentence. Imperative sentence, as we all know, which gives command, order, advice, request, or an emergency plea, is called as imperative sentence. It ends with full stop or a sign of exclamation depending on the tone, how we are quoting it. Interrogative sentence. It is a sentence in which question is asked, as you all know. Interrogatives are of two types, beginning with WH and auxiliary, and subject comes after that. And another way of quoting a question is with auxiliary. When we frame a question with WH word, They are called as open-ended. And whenever we frame an interrogation with auxiliary, it becomes yes no type or close-ended. For example, who are you? Are you all right? In this way. Exclamatory sentences. An exclamatory sentence is the one in which sudden expression of surprise, grief, joy, or fear are made, which are not planned, which I told you, which come suddenly to you. Either you scream with joy or happiness or sadness. That is exclamatory sentence. Example, what the hell? Or as we have seen before, God, I'm in a heaven. In this way, we can express our sudden emotions. Optative sentences. Optative sentences are those in which wishes are made or praying is done. Okay, for example, may you live long. As I told you, may you live long, best of luck, all the best. May you have a good life. May you get everything, all the happiness and the health in your life. May you have a great year ahead. In this way, when we are using such sentences, we are using optative sentence. Okay. Now here, test your knowledge. We have already done all types of sentences now. All kinds of sentences we have seen. Now it's time to test your knowledge. So read the examples below and identify what are the 4 types of sentences. Quickly read. Will the teacher be late? Question mark. It is obviously it is an interrogative sentence with auxiliary. He scored a goal. Declarative sentence. I completed my college application essay. Declaration. I have completed. Read this book now. Imperative order. The trip was exciting. Exclamation. Who graduated at the top of the class? Who? WH word. Question mark. So this is for sure an interrogative sentence. Shut the door. Command, or we can say instruction. Imperative. What a cute dog. What a cute dog. This way also we can say. Exclamation. Peanut is better than jam. Declaration. Brush your teeth. What it could be. I will not tell the answer. See for yourself. Yes. So the first sentence, interrogative. Second, declarative. Declarative again, imperative. Fifth is exclamatory. Let's scroll up and see which was the 5th one. Yeah, the trip was exciting. Exclamatory. 6th, interrogative. 7th, imperative. 8th is exclamatory again. 9th, declarative. And 10th. What was the 10th one? Do you remember? Brush your teeth was the 10th one. See? Brush your teeth. So that becomes imperative. So, my dear children, well done. I hope you have understood the topic well. And what was the topic? Sentence and its kinds. You have taken this exercise also so very nicely. Okay, keep studying, keep enjoying, stay safe, and stay home. Bye-bye.